name is Giselle Vieto. Today is February 22nd, 2006. I am interviewing my aunt Sonia Garcia for Fremont Stories. My aunt has been here since 1970, and I'll be referring to her as Tia.
I am from Costa Rica, and I am the second daughter of my family. My father used to be a health inspector, my mother is a teacher, and we are all educated in Costa Rica, and I was a nurse. And I met my ex-husband when I was 15 years old, and he came here to the United States 5 years before I came here to the United States. And when I was 20 years old, he come back to Costa Rica again for vacation, and we get engaged, and we got married. 3 months after I married, I was here in the United States.
What year was that?
In 1960. I came here to Oakland, and I learned this a little bit of English. I'm talking to you and to anybody. It's only by ear, because I learned English in the television with my teacher, where I Love Lucy, Bonanza, and cartoons. From Oakland, we moved to Hayward. In Hayward, I lived 17 years in Hayward. In 1972, I moved to Fremont. In Hayward, we decided to open a shop because my husband was very good in his hands, and he used to work in two big companies in Oakland, and I told him, you can put your own business, and I'm going to help you. And we opened a new shop in Hayward, a new shop for automobile upholstery. And the name of the shop we put it on was Rapid Auto Upholstery. We make the money little bit, and one of those customers went to the shop and said, they have a beautiful houses in Fremont. Jose, come on, look the papers. And I saw those pictures and said, oh, what a beautiful, let's go to see those houses. My two girls, Gina and Judy, they got in love of the house. My two daughters, one was 8 years old, the other was 5 years old. And they are so in love with the houses. Papi, let's buy these houses, buy the house. Now we, believe it or not, in those days with $100, we put a down payment to separate the house.
$100.
Only for a few days. After that, it was $1,000. But it was very little. Okay, for us, it was lots of money, $1,000. The neighborhood, when we saw the house, the first thing I saw was a big old house with a gladiola plantation. When we moved to the house, when they finished the construction, it was still a little rabbit in the backyard, because that was the place for them. And still corn across the street. My husband was apicultor. Apicultor is... he loved bees. And honey, beehives. With the beehives and honey. We have in here, in Paseo Padre, it was a family with a big backyard, big one. And my husband says, oh, you have apricot trees. They love lemon and orange trees. The bees love to have honey, the honey from there. And my husband put 12 houses, 12 beehive boxes. They have a name. And then we enjoy to go weekends to have honey, take care of the bees. It was in here in Fremont. Right now I am a divorced lady. And I divorced like around 10 years ago. And I was very depressed in those days. This lady told me, how come you are sad? Because I used to work with my husband 30 years in the business. Right now, I feel depressed. I feel alone. My two daughters, they have their own lives right now. I feel lonely. Come on, go to the school if you like kids. come on, make an application in a school district. And I say, why I going to make an application? Nobody gonna likes me because I don't speak good English. I have this strong accent. I don't know how to write English.
How long ago was this? 5 years ago?
No, 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
And go make an application. Say, but what I'm going to do? Put as a custodian. Custodian have many open parts. They like my back.
Your experience
And 30 years working.
And now you're not a substitute, you're
I'm
permanent. And you've been working
and they
as
like
a permanent
me,
custodian for
they like me in the
5-6 years, yeah, and they love you.
I think so. The high school kids, they like me and they feel me with when they, especially in Irvington, I am in the area, they dancing, they bring me the energy and the music and everything. I feel full of energy with them, and sometimes I dance with them. Fremont is my land, and I am very sad, kind of sad like many other people. Why? Because it's no more the same Fremont, the same little city. I made my American dream.
Yes, you did.
And I am very happy. And another thing, I am American citizen. And this is my country, definitely, and I made my American dream. Thank you.